Hey guys, I intended to be here a whole lot earlier, but I had client readings and they just went on and on. But I'm here now. I am here now. Okay. Glorilla. I like to have the green, like, okay. Glorilla, her relationship with her mother and her relationship with her sister. Now, I don't know. You guys are the ones who fill me in about these things, and I'm always so happy to change track and check something else out. So I'm happy to be doing this. So we're going to be doing Glorilla, and I didn't actually. You're gonna have to give me a few minutes while I look at Glorilla's sister, a few seconds. We can talk while I look at Glorilla's sister because I don't know these people, but I need to see their faces, and I need Glorilla's sister. And okay, so Glorilla makes fun of her sister Brorilla. Oh my God, with showing the 2,500 she wanted. Okay, so the story is that the sister wanted $2,500. Is that the story, guys? Uh, and Glorilla's sister speaks on experience with men. Where is the sister? I just need their faces at this point. Let me go to Google and say Glorilla's sister. Glorilla sister. Glorilla sister. I need their faces. Sister and mom. Okay. I think I already felt the jealousy of the sister. I just need their faces. I don't need to know the story. I just need their faces. So Glorilla's sister is a dyke. Is that a bad word? Dyke? Her nose was so big. I know Glorilla had she had a huge nose. So Glorilla's sister is a lesbian. Is that her? Calls her out for not looking after the family. So this is her. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So Glorilla sister is a lesbian. Give me time to digest that. I don't have a problem with lesbians, except that the butch lesbians, they actually, I've talked about them before. I have talked about the energy that they have. And it so makes sense to me why this sister is fighting with Glorilla. It makes so much sense to me because she's a lesbian. I know it's weird, but anyway, let me find Glorilla's mom's picture. Okay, so I've got the sister's picture in my head now. So now Glorilla's mom. Okay. Glorilla's mom. Um the mother is exactly who I thought she was. Okay. Okay. What the hell? I finally got to meet my daughter. Oh my god, is this true? Because if it's true, they look alike. Um 2024. Oh, I'm glad she had a nose job. People must do what they need to do to look beautiful. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so this is the mom. Um. Oh. Okay. I was doing client readings, you guys. So it took me a while to get time to come for this one. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Isabel, and I am your Sangoma, your witch doctor, your torch bearer, your sacrifice, your chosen. This is the board of the Bantu, more than 300 million Africans who own most of Africa, who live in these countries and more. South Africa, Eswatini, Lesotho, Madagascar, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Zambia, Angola, the Congo, Malawi, Tanzania, Burundi, Central African Republic, the Cameroon, Rwanda, Kenya, Uganda, uh, southern part of Egypt. I know I've missed out some countries because I think we're 29 countries altogether in Africa that are Bantu territory. Okay. But you get it. You get it. We're a big tribe. We are a big tribe. Okay. And what makes us unique in comparison to the other African tribes? Well, we are the indigenous Africans. We were there before all the other tribes. We were there and we birthed a whole other tribe, the Creoles. We were there before everyone else. And what makes us more exciting than anybody, we are a mosaic. We are so different from each other. It's a joke. It's laughable. Okay. We never agreed on oneness, and we don't want oneness. We are full of flavor. We are full of difference, and we love that. But one thing remains the same. Just as there is daylight and there is sunset, one thing remains the same: our one God, our one God, the God of nature, the God of the grass, the God of the breath. He remains the same. And our way, our path to Him remains the same through the ancestors, via the Sangoma, the chosen, the torchbearer, yours truly. This is the board of the Bantu, and this board is run by the Xhosa, a tribe called the Xhosa of 15 million Africans who live in the Western and Eastern Cape of the Republic of South Africa. I am proudly their daughter, their baby girl. We have the best traditional dress bar none. We have the best traditional dress and the most beautiful women. Okay, we have the biggest booties bar none. Okay, okay, okay. This is the board of the Costa, and I am their daughter, Isabel. And this is their reading, the reading of Glorilla, her relationship with her mother and her sister. We shall check out what is happening, what is going on for $2,500. That family secrets have to be aired out like dirty panties for all the world to see. Okay. I don't take questions while I'm doing the readings. I close my eyes because if I start taking questions, I will be taken out of the spiritual realm and I will lose my story. So I do have Instagram at GoGo Izzy, and I did say we were gonna read on her, and we put up a poster. So if I do not forget, I will mosey on over. But this here, this is a slam dunk. This is a slam dunk, people. Okay. It's a slam dunk, this one. This is my territory. This is what I love to do, and this is what I do well. I love to follow the energy of love. I love relationship readings, be it mother and child, man and woman, woman and woman, man and man. I'm about that life. I love love. I love the intricate human connection of love, and I'm always chasing it. So this is a slam dunk. It's nothing like talking to Nancy, whom I am going to talk to again, probably tomorrow. And this time I'll just record by myself because I need to talk to her by myself without all your energies so that I can get to the bones of things, right? So anyway, this is where I live. This is where my heart is. This is where my joy is. Glorilla and her mama and her sister are being called to the board of the Bantu. We have read Glorilla before. So this would just be yeah, we've read her before, but I don't remember any of my reading. So please do not hold me to the fire. I don't remember. What was seen before is not necessarily what will be seen again because time has moved. Okay? Time has moved. Okay, so Glorilla. 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 She has ugly energy. Let's just get that out of the way. She's very ugly to look at. Let's just get that out of the way. I don't care how much plastic surgery she gets. She has very ugly energy. She's ugly. Okay, she's ugly. Okay. So Glorilla walked into our room of light dressed like a cowgirl cheerleader kind of thing. She's wearing a white top that's one sleeve and it goes like this, and then she's got the skirty thingy, and she is wearing white boots and there's silver on it, and she is all glittery as if she is about to perform. Yeah, she's dressed like she's about to step on a stage and she is going to perform, and she still looks ugly. I mean, girl, there's no saving you. That nose reminds me of Namibian noses. I saw some very fascinating noses in Namibia. Okay. So anyway, she is very shallow. I think I've had this energy before. She doesn't think much. Everything has been handed to her in a plate. She has zero originality. Zero. Like she doesn't have a personality. Whatever it is that you guys are seeing out there, she's told to do it. So I just watched a part where she was shaking $2,500. She was told to do it. She has social media people. She is handled. She is handled a great deal. She's got lots of handlers. They create the persona of Glorilla. It is a big corporation of making this girl a star. She's got nothing going for her except that they tell her to do something. She does it, and then she goes back to eating her popcorn and watching TV. She's very shallow. Very, very shallow. An airhead. An airhead. There's nothing between her ears except cotton wool. She's well connected. She is very well connected on her paternal side of the family. Either an uncle or her dad, they are these men on her dad's side of the family that are very well connected with the entertainment industry. And she knew from the age of 7 that she was gonna go into the industry because she was groomed from it from the age of 7. How come I've only got 3 likes when I got 33 people watching me? You guys are so mean and stingy. What is this, racism? Okay. Ageism? What kind of ism is this? Okay. Anyway, um she she knew it. She was groomed for this. She knew it. She was boxed into this. She's rolling her eyes at me like I didn't even have a choice. I didn't even have a chance to be anything. This was given to me. I don't care what you all say. Glorilla is a Nepo baby. When she was young, though, she was so cute. She was really, really cute. It's like people thought she was gorge until her nose took over her face with age, right? But they knew they could fix that because I hear this man is like in his 60s saying, we can fix that. We can fix her. I'm telling you, this girl is very, very well connected. Okay. Now let us call in her sister. Okay. Does she have a sister? Yeah, she does have a sister. What am I saying? Glorilla's sister's name. I'm gonna call her. That sister is so jealous. Okay. She's so jealous of Glorilla. She wants to kill her. I'm serious. Glorilla, what is her sister's name? Yeah, I believe her sister tried to shoot her. She's extremely jealous. She is extremely jealous of Glorilla. She hates her. She hates her with a passion. She wants her dead. So I didn't even have to read that about Glorilla saying that what the hell is her sister's name? Can somebody give me her sister's name? Huh? I can never find these people's names when I want them. Okay, Glorilla's sister says, claps back at her sister, says she once tried to. Yeah, she did. She did try to shoot her name is Victoria. Thank you. Yeah, she did. She did try to shoot Glorilla. She did, because I'm reading this that's on here. She did. This sister is a nasty, nasty piece of work that shouldn't be in front of any of us. Okay. Victoria. Okay, someone has such a beautiful name and they are so evil. Oh my God. Victoria, step into the plate. Victoria, step into the plate. So Victoria steps into the plate, and what does she do? What does she do? She beats Glorilla. She's so jealous. She's so consumed with jealousy. Her eyes are green. She's so consumed with jealousy and greed. And violence. If you are Glorilla's friend, tell her to stay away from her sister. Okay, I'm very serious. Tell her to stay away from her. This beast of burden is so disgusting to me. She is so jealous of. She wants everything that Glorilla has, including her father. So now we know that they don't share the same father no matter what. She wants the lifestyle Glorilla has, And in fact, she tried for that lifestyle and it's failing and she's failing and she doesn't want to be known as Glorilla's sister. She wants to be known in her own right as an artist, but she doesn't have the support. She doesn't have the love. She doesn't have the bag in order to outshine and outdo her sister. This is bitter sibling rivalry. Okay. It's been going on forever and a day. Glorilla always had more than her, more clothes, more. It's been going on forever. It won't stop. Now I'm going to take them out of the plate and ask them to show us their relationship. Glorilla and Victoria, show me your relationship. Glorilla and Victoria. Glorilla is surprised at the amount of hate her sister gives her. Glorilla and Victoria, show me your relationship. Let's see what comes out. This is so weird. Or not. Okay. So there was a time that Glorilla was financially supporting her sister. This sister got quite a lot from Glorilla, quite a lot. She wanted even more, and that's when Glorilla's people shut the door. Okay. So this is Glorilla to the left. This is sister to the right. The sister has got a masculine energy. Yeah, we can tell. Yeah. She is very much into females. She has a female who truly loves her, but she doesn't pay much attention to that one. She's got a new one that she is with. She is discombobulated. She is discombobulated. She is she's a loser. I'm trying to be nice, but she fits the criteria of what the spiritual says about butch lesbians. Okay, the spiritual says butch lesbians are women who are too lazy to work for themselves. And at a very early age, they realize that women actually work for men and not the other way around. Women actually do the work. So they decide to take on the male persona so that they don't have to work for a man, but a woman will work for them. Okay, that's, and she is that. She is that. She lives off women. Then we go to Glorilla. She is so brainless. She is she's brainless. Okay, let me say it again. But she is backed up by money. Okay, Glorilla is backed up by money. She is so brainless and so disconnected to her fame. Again, we go back to the energy that we saw. Like, she doesn't even do her own social media. She's told what to do, what to say, and how to do it, and then she acts it out. She's very good at acting the role. Okay, so she has people, and these are the people, and money, and they prop her up. But Glorilla isn't going to be very famous, guys. She's not. She has reached the peak. She has reached the peak of her fame. She'll just be a little more famous, a little bit. She might win an Academy Award, but she is at the peak. She is so blind to her sister's antiques, to her sister's hatred. But then when I look on this side, I see the mother. I wasn't even looking for the mother. I'm going to shake the mother, but she's right here on the board, on the side of Victoria. Again, please note, Glorilla has been taking care of the sister Victoria and the mother. Okay, yeah, long money, a lot of money. They have been given a lot of money and they have spent a lot of money. So the mother is very much, she very much loves and protects Victoria. She doesn't worry about Glorilla, but she protects Victoria. Again, that's what we saw yesterday when we were saying to you guys on Instagram, because I've kind of lived this life. I've lived it. This mother doesn't worry about Glorilla because Glorilla, her father, her biological father, had something going on. He had some money, right? She worries about the child who has nothing. Get it? We said it yesterday. We'll say it again. She worries about the child who doesn't have stuff. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask Glorilla's sister. Let me see, because we are going into questions. Then hold on. Then I will go to the mother. Let me see if you guys had questions for the sister before I go into questions, right? Let's see. Okay. I'm looking for your questions. Okay, someone said, how do they mask it? Because a lot of people are really sold on her struggle. Even old pictures of her alluded to poverty. So do they stage these photos ahead of time? I don't know how to explain it to the normal person on the streets because I grew up to a millionaire father, stepfather, right? Okay, there is this girl. She's not a girl anymore. She's in her 50s. Her dad was the fifth richest man in Zimbabwe. Number five, richest man in Zimbabwe. Not in Zimbabwe, in Africa. Okay, her dad was number five, the fifth richest man in Africa. Okay, and he had her with a side chick. Okay, and the side chick was dirt poor. So the law insisted that they share custody. The mother and her dad, they shared custody, right? So she would live this great life of luxury at her father's estate. And then that very same limousine would drive her to her mother's one bedroom apartment in the ghetto. And then she would have to take off those expensive clothes, put on those cheap clothes, help her mother clean the house, go to the market to buy cabbages because that's what was for dinner. So while she's buying cabbages, pictures would be taken of her. And of course, she looked poor and deprived because she was with her mother. But she went to Harvard University when it came to college. She went to Harvard and was living in a penthouse paid for by daddy in New York after she finished. However, her mother is still poor. So she always used to say, as a joke, oh my God, I know both worlds. I know the world of great wealth and the world of great poverty because I straddle both. As she grew up, she started taking money her dad gave her and she would give it to her mother. So her dad would give her thousands of dollars in pocket money she would take 7/8 of it and give it to her mother. And she said to me, I take care of my mother. I am the one who has to take care of her. There's no one else, because of all her children, I am the one born to a rich man. And other kids who were poor. Guys, this is the same story. Okay, this is Glorilla's story. Okay, this is, and so Glorilla, we're gonna ask her why she stopped sending her mother money. Okay, this friend of mine continues to this day to send her mother money, even though she knows her mother gives it to her other children. Her, but we will see. Our assumption on the table is that the mother was getting money from Glorilla and giving it to the one, Victoria. Victoria was getting lots of money and doing nothing. You get what I'm saying? And but we will see, because Glorilla didn't make the decision to cut off the mother. That decision was made for her. Okay, nobody's asking questions about okay, we already know how far she's gonna go. We saw it. The rest of the industry knows, because they've been grooming her since she was 7 years of age, 6 to 7 years of age, and she was really cute. Her nose just got ugly, and she got older, and they fixed it. Okay. She wasn't born. She doesn't have a star on her forehead. What she has is her daddy's money. Her dad was a drug dealer. Yeah, that just came to me. He was a drug dealer. He made his money from drugs. He has got drug money. Yeah. Okay, he has drug money. Oh, you agree? Oh, you know that? Yeah, he has drug money. His wealth is from selling drugs, drug dealing. Okay, Victoria, why do you hate Glorilla? Why do you hate Glorilla? This Victoria, she's so lazy. She lies. Okay. She says she doesn't hate her. She loves her. Okay. I'll take her word for it. She says the same thing that we saw. She has everything. Okay, she has everything. Do you want to be Glorilla Victoria? Yes or no? Do you want to be Glorilla Victoria? Yes or no? Do you? She says no. But once upon a time, she was her. So I'm trying to understand what she means by saying that. Once upon a time, she must have been the pretty one of the sisters. She must have been the one who got a whole lot of attention. But I guess her daddy wasn't a good drug dealer. Why are you asking Glorilla for money? Why are you asking Glorilla for money? Why are you asking Glorilla for money? Because Glorilla's money is, that's how she makes a living. She lives off her sister. But we knew that. Oh, she lives off her sister. So now let's ask Glorilla, shallow Glorilla. Glorilla, why aren't you giving your sister money? Glorilla, why aren't you giving your sister money? Glorilla, why aren't you giving your sister money? Again, Glorilla doesn't make decisions about herself. So a man, either her dad or an uncle, decided no more money is going that way, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. He shut it down. It was a man who shut it down. There's no more money going that way. He shut it down. So Glorilla's sister was trying to publicly embarrass Victoria, was trying to publicly embarrass Glorilla so that Glorilla would hand over the money. Okay. It's not going to work because Glorilla has nothing to do with it. The choice was made by a man, her father or her uncle, someone who has a lot of power over her, not a boyfriend. It's a paternal energy, like a father or an uncle, not a boyfriend. Okay, so she says she had nothing to do with it. It's not her decision. So now let us call in Glorilla's mom. I'm just going to say Glorilla's mom. I don't care about her name. Glorilla's mom. Glorilla and Victoria's mom. Please step into the place. Glorilla and Victoria's mom. Please step into the place. This is a sneaky, sneaky woman. She is extremely sneaky. She is extremely unpleasant. She walked into the room, saw both her daughters, didn't even go to either one of them, and she's hovering by the door. She's not connected to her children. She doesn't love either of them. Okay. She doesn't love either of them. Okay. Glorilla and your mom, show me your relationship. Glorilla and your mom, show me your relationship. Glorilla and your mom. So she walks forward and she hugs Glorilla. So, oh, there we go. I knew it. Okay, when shells fall off the board when it is about a relationship, it shows abuse, right? And there is abuse in this relationship. It goes both ways. They fight a lot, they are at loggerheads a lot. Okay, this is interesting to me. Give me time. Okay. Glorilla is the breadwinner. This is her to the right, and she has all the money. Okay. This is Glorilla, the breadwinner. And this is her mother to the left. Okay. And her mother's shell fell right by Glorilla's money, not Glorilla herself. Okay. Her mother, she also is in it for the money. This is where Glorilla gets her shallowness from, because this woman is shallow. She knows how to open her legs very well. She says to the right type of men. But that's where Glorilla gets her brain from. She's very shallow. There's nothing between the ears, just cotton wool. Just cotton wool. Anyway, she feels entitled to her daughter's money, and she concentrates a hell of a lot on that money. She wants the money. She wants it to support her. I don't know how many other kids she has. Okay. But she says there are three people besides her who need Glorilla's money, who are not yet grown, who need to be taken care of. So she looks at Glorilla's money as their money. You know, me and the other three, one of them being Victoria. She looks at it as family money. But again, Glorilla is not really on the board, you guys. Her shit is handled by this man. She's not really on the board. She's that shallow in energy. This man, who's like the paternal figure, the father or whatever, he is in charge. He's in charge of Glorilla and everything that she stands for and her money. Okay. And he doesn't play, right? They are not, they don't see each other. Glorilla's mother and this man, they don't see each other. Okay. Glorilla, was your mother good to you? Yes or no? Was your mother good to you? Yes or no? Was your mother good to you? Yes. Glorilla says yes. Her mother was. The mother she must have two other kids besides Victoria and at Glorilla because three kids keep popping up, right? She must have, yeah. Glorilla is very shallow. We're not going to get much out of it. She's an empty soul. It's like, yes. What do you mean, yes? Was the mom a one night stand? I don't think so. Okay. Were you a one night stand to Glorilla's mom? Were you a one night stand to Glorilla's dad? Yes or no? Were you a one night stand to Glorilla's dad? Yes or no? No. See, a definite no. It was a relationship. You know, men like dumb women. Men genuinely go for dumb women. They like them. Yeah, yeah. Okay. No, it was a relationship and it lasted quite some time. Uh, okay. Somebody said if her father is wealthy, why didn't he make sure? I think this is his child only with the woman. You guys are asking things that Glorilla adored. She's too dumb to be in Illuminati. She's just the daughter of a drug dealer. Okay, one moment. Okay, you're all asking questions that are irrelevant to this soul. This soul is dumb, vacuous, nothing between her ears. She gets told what to do by a man she loves very, very, very much. I'm telling you, it's her daddy or her uncle because we are seeing her go, daddy, daddy, or uncle, or whatever. He tells her what to do. She does it and she executes beautifully. Okay, he decided on a plastic surgery at the age that he thought was appropriate for her. He loves her very, very, very much. She's his pride, right? She is empty headed, empty, something like Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy has nothing between her ears. This is Glorilla. Yes, Blue Ivy. Think Blue Ivy, think Glorilla. Okay. Um, I just saw a nose job. Okay, I just saw a nose job. Do men like Glorilla? Oh, I don't know. Let's ask. Glorilla, do men like you? Yes or no? Do men like you? Yes or no? Do men like you? Yes or no? Yes, they do. She has the same energy as her mama. Men like her mother very, very much. Her mother is rocking it with the boys. She is too. But her dad controls. There he is. He controls her relationships too. He controls her relationships. Okay. Okay. There he is. Watchful eye. He thinks she's so beautiful. He thinks she's the most beautiful creature on earth. He controls her relationships. So you just can't be bumping with Glorilla. Okay, there's this man again with the paternal energy. Yeah, she is very, very controlled. Okay. Go. Did you know Glorilla is? I don't know. I don't know anything about her. I like reading people blank, but like I said, her father's people are very powerful and rich in the music industry. She is like Blue Ivy. We stand on it. She is like Blue Ivy. Okay. Does the other sibling know? They know. Come on, guys. They know. They know they've got different fathers. Okay. Is Glorilla a girl's girl? Glorilla, are you a girl's girl? Yes or no? Are you a girl's girl? Yes or no? Are you a girl's girl? Yes or no? Let's see what we get. Nah. No, she is not. She's not. She's not. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. What you see is not what is. But when she gets older, I'll say this for her. Right now, she's not a girl's girl. She's got no time for that. But when she gets older, guys, when she gets much older, when she's an old lady, she will become a girl's girl. She will become a girl's girl when she's an old lady. You see any questions? Is she dating a basketball player? Okay, we can ask her. Glorilla, are you dating Brandon Ingram? Are you dating Brandon Ingram? Yes or no? Are you dating Brandon Ingram? Yes or no? Are you dating Brandon Ingram? Yes or no? Let's see. No. This girl, I don't know how to explain it to you young ones because you're all young. She's manufactured. Okay, there's nothing original about her. She is Blue Ivy. I don't know how many times I have to say it. She is as empty-headed and as shallow as Blue Ivy. Okay, all you all understand that Blue Ivy did not get a Grammy. That was bought for her because that was whatever she got it for, it was written for her. Okay, it was written for her. Okay, let's get that out there. This is Glorilla. She is Blue Ivy. You have been sold a story that's not true, but the story sells records. The story sells merchandise. This girl is made to look street. This girl is made to act street. This girl has got pictures that have been doctored that make her who you think she is. Okay, she's not that girl. She has a daddy who controls every facet of her life. And she is extremely happy to be controlled by daddy because she's got nothing in her head. Okay, she does what she's told when she's told to do it. She will date the man her dad picks to do that. You get it? She's very promiscuous. She has a few lovers. Okay, Glorilla, are you promiscuous? Yes or no? Are you promiscuous? Yes or no? Are you promiscuous? Yes or no? Yes. Yes, she is. But the sex isn't exciting to her. She doesn't need, it's something to do. Yeah. Okay. Will the sister step away from social media? Victoria, are you? She's like this, crying, crying. That sister is crying. That sister is like a frog. The sister reminds me of a frog. She's a frog. She's got the energy of a frog. FROG. Okay. Will you step away from social media, Victoria? Yes or no? Will you step away from social media, Victoria? Yes or no? Will you step away from social media, Victoria? Yes or no? No. Especially not right now because she's gaining so much attention from you all. No, she's gonna grow her attention. The people, she's growing her social media. She's not gonna be very successful because she's a dirty energy. She's a dirty energy. Okay. How did she feel about Young Thug calling her ugly? Okay. Glorilla, how did you feel about Young Thug calling you ugly? How did you feel about Young? She laughs. This is the first time she's shown anything at all. Says she knows she's ugly. So what? She still has the money and the fame. That's what she said. She couldn't care less. The shells came. She says she can make herself beautiful with time. Okay. See, she says underneath the ugliness is a beautiful person. So this is the ugliness. This is the beauty. So basically, she's saying she's going to get lots of plastic surgery, right? But she couldn't care less. It doesn't bother her because she has the money. Okay. Um, was she dating Yo Gotti? Didn't we ask this question before? Okay. Glorilla, did you date Yo Gotti? Yes or no? Did you date Yo Gotti? Yes or no? Did you date Yo Gotti? Yes or no? No. He did pursue her though. He did pursue her, but his pursuing was blocked. Somebody said, no, you ain't going near my daughter. Yeah. Why did Victoria not become butch until adulthood? Victoria, why didn't you become butch until adulthood? Why didn't you become butch until adulthood? She didn't have the money. And she thought she was pretty until she decided she wasn't pretty enough. She considers herself really beautiful. She says she is the beauty of the family. Okay. But the beauty didn't work for her. And that's when she decided, and also she got the money. So, in other words, she was sitting comfortably, being supported by her sister. She could now be who she thought she could be. Is she going to be botched in the future due to the plastic surgery? I just know she's getting a lot of plastic surgery from now on. Um, Um, yeah, that's about it. And I'm tired, guys. I mean, I am really tired now. I've been doing client readings all day and I am tired. I still have a couple of more to do before I call it a day. So I gotta go. See, we stand on what we saw the first time with Glorilla. Now we stand on it even more. Americans have got to understand that none of your artists are organic anymore. The time for organic artists was before Michael Jackson. Now you are being given artists by rich people. Rich people are giving you artists. Rich people are pushing their progeny. Rich people are fighting for the throne. That will only end when musicians no longer make as much money as they do now. The time is coming when the creative world will no longer be able to make as much money as it is doing now. It is coming. So says the Sangoma. I, as the Sangoma, I am saying it. It's like artists. Artists are now earning much, much, much less because people are now using open art. People are now using software. It's going to be the same thing with music. And this is a prediction. So pay attention. Okay. Pay attention to this prediction. Music is going to be taken over by software. Okay. And when software takes over the music, people like Glorilla and Blue Ivy will no longer be able to be pushed on us. And Northwest, they'll no longer be pushed on us the way they are doing because music, everybody will be singing. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like I'm becoming a real creative. If you checked out my open art AI, after every class, I drop something, right? That is exactly what's going to happen with music. So musicians are going to lose money and them earning millions and millions and millions like they used to do. They're going to go back to the old ways when artists, actors, actresses were starving and dying on the streets of London, England, and there was no money to be had, and there were peddlers and beggars. That's where creativity is going. Everything is a circle. What happened before will happen again and again and again. That's where it is going. It's heading towards their poverty. And that's the only time America and the world will start getting, even Tyler. She is South African. Her daddy is rich. Do you get my point, guys? Okay, so that is when you shall see organic creativity, when everybody can just create their own song, which is coming in about 7 years. Creative musicians, actors, and actresses are gonna be earning peanuts. Peanuts. Okay. Alrighty, I hope you listened to that. That's a prediction. Okay, that's a prediction. On that note, Gogo is tired. No, I really am tired, guys. I sometimes I do counseling sessions as well with my clients. Not everybody comes to me for a reading. Sometimes they come to me to be counseled. So I had a long counseling session today. Long counseling session. So I'm worn out. I'll see you all tomorrow for the last reading of the week. I made it. I made it. 4 readings a week. I made it. And tomorrow, Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore and her relationship with her mother on YouTube. And on Patreon tomorrow, we asked God if the 2 Hispanic men who shot him, was it their purpose to shoot him? We asked God, was it their purpose to shoot Alex Pretty so that riots can begin in Minneapolis? And God gave us his answer. That is on Patreon. Please, please become my patrons. Consider becoming my patrons because we Canadians don't make money on social media. So please, please consider becoming my patrons and find out if God decided how Alex Pretty was going to die. When, how, where, and why. Okay, we are in God's plan. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'll see you all tomorrow.